Sorry guys, I'm finishing sending out these texts real quick, if you'll just give me a couple minutes. Okay, that is done. Give me 1 sec. I have... I was pulling it up on my other TV so I could see the text as well. I think the best way to do this... I wrote it all down. Did I... Maybe people... Okay. I think I sent them to all the people. Just a fair warning, guys. Since I've been dealing with DMing and work today, I have not gotten any of the Galaxy sprites yet. I do have a couple people that are gonna let me index, so if you will just give me a little bit, in a couple days, we can do that again as well. I'm getting my first person's user real quick. Okay, I think I answered everybody. It looks like. Sorry, it's kind of a big hassle. I guess I could have mentioned. I said soon. I meant as soon as I send the text out. Lovely. All right. I'm just waiting for that first person's user. If you are rbx.19 on TikTok, you are the first person who sent me a DM. So you will be the first person I'm doing it with. I know some people have just gotten... I'm not sure who this person is yet. Or else I would. That is also another thing I kind of want to talk about, because I get very particular about, like, my friends list. Like, so if I unfriend you after we're done, don't view it as a bad thing. It's just because parties and such, like when I actually play with my friends, sometimes people join them and it does sometimes get very aggravating to them. Um, but then again, if we do this again, I will always add you again. It's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. But I just kind of wanted to forewarn some people about that. Um, Jeez. Okay. More people keep texting me, but I'm just gonna run with the list I have now because it is a full page. And then kind of once I knock through that, I may take a little break to make some dinner and then hop back on, or I will just let my boyfriend take over and he can do it while I make dinner, and then we'll just trade back when we're done. One thing I will mention is if you do comment on my YouTube, I will try my best to look at it. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't, and on my phone I'm trying to switch back and forth between TikTok DMing people and watching the YouTube. So if I do miss you for a little bit, I will see it, I promise. Okay. I think she sent me hers. Let me go ahead and write his down real quick. This is the YouTube person? Okay, perfect. I will remember that for in a little bit. Okay, let me get back on TikTok real quick, because I think they sent me theirs. She sent me, or he, I don't know why. Sorry, if I say he, she, it's not in any way. It's just in my, it's okay. Loading up Fortnite. Okay, I'm just waiting for this first person. One thing I will mention, if you do want to go ahead and add me, because as you can see, you can see my Fortnite name. But if you have DM me on TikTok and I did send you that mass text, you are on my list. So just a fair warning. I know it may take a while. Like I said, I literally have like a whole notebook of names on here, so it is going to take a little bit. While we're waiting for that player, I can kind of go over some rules that I'll go over in a little bit. He's a little ways away. Um, like I said, if you did see the mask but you didn't read it all, a couple things. Um, I can't think of words. That happens a lot. Um, the emotes. So with streaming on YouTube, they are very, very strict on copyright. So if you do an emote that has music to it or different things, it will flag it as copyright just because that's how the world works. So if you would like to, I would prefer if you didn't do that. If you do and you see me run away, that's why I'm running away, because if I'm away from it, it can't hear it. That's kind of where I'm at with that. That's kind of my only rules. Other than that, I did say that we were live to everybody, so everybody knows that if they are getting on here tonight, they will be on the live. Just be respectful. Please don't say anything derogatory, or, just be nice. And we'll index. Everybody will get what they want. I do not have. That was another thing I was going to point out. I just saw that text. The Galaxy sprites. I do not have any yet. I haven't been on today since it has started. I just got on. This is my first time, and I just figured I would knock this out first, because if I didn't, there would be another probably whole list of you by the time I tried to get to it. So if you are wanting to index something, but you do have a Galaxy, we can always just do a trade-off. Hopefully that's not a lot, just because I don't have a lot of sprite dust. I have a little bit. I have a little bit to spare, but not a whole lot. Can we see your sprites? Yes. Sorry. I do have all of them besides any of the Galaxy. So, well, where'd they go? Well, whenever it decides to load, sometimes it likes to glitch. I'm very sorry for that. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. That's a little loud. Is the volume okay, guys? Like, am I talking extremely loud? I don't know why my sprites aren't working. I may have to... Okay. The first person did send me their user, so give me a second. I don't know why my sprites aren't loading. I might have to... The only thing is if I get off... Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the live, and then I'm gonna re-go into it, because when I back out of a game, the live either pauses or turns off. So just give me 1 second to reload in.